Snickers, Gino, Michael, and Sally. And Lori. And Paul. Good evening, everybody. I don't know if it's really a good evening here in Pennsylvania, but it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know, but let's discuss what we know. As I drive around, we'll since it's the big breaking news of the evening. Let's let everybody get in here and we'll talk about what happened and what we know. Now, I've been on the road for a couple hours, so I don't know if anything else became breaking since the last I, was trying to gather as much information as I could before I left the house. Of course, Newsworking is stationed here in Pennsylvania. Butler, though, is on the other side of the state. If I'm not mistaken, it's above Pittsburgh. Hello, Jeffrey. Felicia, this is in Pennsylvania. I am currently in Easton. So, whatever, it happened. It's going to come down in history as one of the ugliest days in American history. One side will be blamed, whether or not they were involved. It's just that the whole election this time around is filled with, hatred and trying to get one opponent out at all costs, which is very un-American. So I don't know if this is a deep state operative, just a lunatic that was going to commit suicide and off his medication or on the wrong medication, and he just said, well, if I'm going out big. Oh, look at the little Doberman. Oh, who's that? Who's that? There's a little Doberman. That's just a puppy. Untrained, but a puppy, I guess. Come back in here. Nah, Potato Head, clearly not them. Hello, Ron. So I seen an interview of a witness that had a business, right next door, and they were having a party because the Trump rally was right in their backyard of their business, I guess. And when he started speaking, they walked over, up the field, and they couldn't see him, but they wanted to go up and listen to him. So they walked over there, and there was a building sitting there, and a guy was crawling up the roof. And he had a shotgun or a rifle with him. Not a shotgun, of course, it's not a shotgun, but a rifle. They noticed him and started pointing at the roof. Like he said, frantically, there's a guy up on the roof with a gun. And Trump just kept speaking, and they're wondering why isn't Trump being taken off the stage? I'm pointing out, him and his buddies are pointing out this guy on the roof with a gun. Then the dude fired, I think he said about, a bunch of rounds, 4 or 5 rounds. And then they shot him dead. There's a video showing a person getting picked up by state police and taken off the bleachers. At first, I thought that was the shooter, but that must have been just the civilian that was shot. Now, I don't know if the perpetrator shot that person or the crossfire, the security detail. But it's a shame, you lose your life going to a rally, whether you're going to see Biden or you're going to see Trump. It's just a fucking sad day, man. I was really, upset, pissed off, mad, because this whole, I don't know, the Americans have just not been feeling right for the last 4 years. Something's way off. Our politicians are filled with hate. They're not working for the American people, and they're worried about an opponent, and then this happens. It's not looking good for them. Regardless of who's involved or what this guy's motive was. You're in Columbus, Georgia. Yeah, we're in Pennsylvania. I'm on the eastern side. This attempted assassination, which it is 100%. There's, they're saying, well, it's going to be an attempted assassination until the investigation's complete. There's no other way you can get around it. I mean, he aimed for, President Trump's head. But the funny thing is, he's not even a president. Usually, like JFK, he was a sitting president when he got shot. It doesn't make sense. But anyway. Trump didn't turn his head or, it was just a centimeter off and it just grazed his ear. I did not hear that call go out for the city of Easton, but they're heading in towards downtown. At first, it looked like maybe when he went down, when he fell to the ground to take cover, he might, and everybody jumping on him, the Secret Service jumping on him. I thought maybe he injured his ear and got cut somehow. But clearly, he grabs his ear before he goes down when the first shot was fired. Now, you think that bullet grazed his ear. It had to go into the people the stands behind him. I'm surprised nobody was shot. Maybe that's where the civilian did get shot. I don't know. But, thank the district attorney of Butler County. He came out and said, there was a couple people shot and killed there. There's probably going to be another fatality. The second civilian that was shot is in pretty serious condition. So, and, who knows if that guy shot them or, or by the security detail members. Who knows?
EMS Station 20, EMS 2084, BLS for an assault victim, 28 South 11th Street, City of Easton, Communications, Ops 1, 2236 hours.
Okay, so they were going to 28 South 11th Street for an assault. An ambulance has been dispatched. That's where the police were going that we just seen fly by us. 28 South 11th. Oh, just not good, guys. You know, I think the whole nation, it took a pause to watch the news right about that time. You know, and it spread quick. Monday is the start of their convention. There's been a whole lot of threats to both parties and a lot of politicians. And they were on high alert. They said it's such a high alert that, you know, it was making their hair stand up. So my question was, why didn't Trump have a clear bulletproof shield in front of him? And why wasn't the security detail, you know, the surrounding premises a little bit tighter? Who missed that guy walking up there with a rifle? How did he get on the roof? And he didn't waste no time once he got up there. So, just looks, you know, a little laxed. We'll let the conspiracy theorists come out and talk about that. Biden came out and made a 3-minute speech or whatever it was, very short. And he condoned any violence. But let's take you back to July 8th. Actually, he was speaking, I believe, at a rally. Let me see what he said here. Yeah, July 8th, 2024. He says, we're done talking about the debate. It's time to put Trump in a bullseye. Now, you talk about hatred and promoting violence. A president of the United States says, we're done talking about the debate. It's time to put Trump in a bullseye. And not a week later, there's an assassination attempt on his life? Are you kidding me? And you can't hide the fact that, you know, Biden said that. You know, the whole party should feel really disgusted with themselves for what they put one human being through. You know, it goes to show you, man, if you want to have we have the right to run for president if you want to. And to be put through what he went through, there's not too many humans that I know that have went through what this guy went through. It's not right, guys. We're in America. And you're that desperate to take an opponent out from a presidential race? I don't care who you're for. I would never wish for Biden to get assassinated. It's just fucking wrong, people. There's no way Trump's going to lose now. I'll be amazed if he doesn't take all 50 states. Something drastically needs to change. So I'm going to let you guys talk a little bit while I drive the car, because I can't look at the thing. When I get to a place I can pull over, I'll scroll back and look at all the comments. But I just got to keep my eyes on the road. I've told you about as much as I know. He was supposed to maybe hint around who his vice president pick was going to be today, too. That's why all eyes were on this one. The world needs a wake-up call. I think he said, fuck you. Personally, I think he put his fist up and said, fuck you. But that's what I would have said. The guy is, after today, it shows you how strong the guy is. To get right back up, your ear could have been missing, and he gets right back up, and he's ready to. I think he wanted to get to the podium and say a few more words. Honestly. But it's scary that, young people are watching this. Who's going to want to run for president again? This doesn't inspire anybody that's, oh, yeah, I want to run for president when I get older. This is my dream. Not after not the way that, and I hate how the Democrats are playing this game. They should be ashamed of themselves. They're human beings, and we're treating other humans like this. Run an honest campaign, and may the best man win. Seriously, why do we have to cheat? Why do we have to try to take an opponent? This is America. They're animals. Fucking give up and say, you know what, man, the best man wins. Stop going after the fucking guy and tell me what. Maybe I'll vote for him. Maybe I'll vote for Biden. I don't fucking. Tell me what good is he going to do me the next 4 years. Honestly, tell the American people what or why he should be president the next 4 years. Don't tell me Orange Man bad. Fuck. And don't tell us that, if anybody in here that's for Trump, you're not in a cult. You have every right to vote for whoever you want without being called a name for it. Something drastically wrong with America. This is not even I've been saying, man, there are days I wake up, I don't think I'm fucking in America, but tonight it fucking hit me strong. This is not America. We are not living in a country that, we grew up in. I don't know what we're living. I don't know what this is called. Certainly not the Democratic Republic anymore. I don't know what it is. Our politicians have completely failed the American people. Thank you, Steve, man. Steve, I love you, brother. I love that. He's the biggest contributor to News Working. Thank you, sir. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. I am driving the car. I think I did miss somebody else. I apologize. I got to find out who. I'm just now looking over. I just seen this big orange thing pop up. I said orange, and I seen it pop up here. But I need to, before that thing goes away, somebody else contributed. So, but guys, we're going to see. I don't think we're going to get too much action tonight. It's been really quiet. I think, everybody is taking in what happened today. This makes history. This guy is not a sitting president. It's an opponent. That's a guy running for president gets shot. Are they that worried? That tells you they know he's going to be, whoever shot him or put him up to it knows this guy's going to be president, and they got to take him out at all costs. Alex Jones has been saying it for months. Actually, the Secret Service detail contacts Alex Jones about, some of his intel. He predicted that this was going to happen very soon. Just last week. He made another statement tonight that, the next thing is they're going to poison him with his food. And there's some reason why the Trump's opponents do not want him in as president. What are they trying to fucking hide is my question. That we have to resort to this fucking bullshit. And dead men can't talk. We will never, ever, ever know the truth. Ever. Who's behind it? Who put them up to it? Deep state? Was it a Democrat? Was this guy just fucking nuts? There are more nuts out here amongst us than there are in jail. That's the scary thing. And this can happen anywhere. God, people, you gotta fucking arm yourselves. A lot of nut jobs out there, They're gonna say the guy was deranged, he was on medication, he had books about this and that and everything else, and he has nothing to do with the Democrats. Mark my words, you are never gonna know the truth. There's no way they're gonna come out and say somebody was behind it. Somebody put him up to it. Are you kidding me? That'd be the last thing. There's no, even they could never tell us that. It would be the end of this country. I so apologize. I'll have to look it up in my analytics later. Shit, I like to call everybody out that contributes to news working. I feel bad I can't find that. I'm going to have to scroll back, but I'll find it. Let me just park the car. I'll stop at the Wawa up here. And then I want to see what you I got to keep something going here in the show. I want what people are saying. If anybody heard any breaking news since, 8 o'clock, please put it in here so I can research it later. But please, after tonight, I think every American, doesn't matter who you're for, what party you're with, we need to take this country on a different fucking course. And the people that are in charge right now put us on this path of hatred. Who was it when we had lockdowns, COVID lockdowns, or when you were eating in a restaurant? Who's that lady, Waters, or the one from Minnesota? Go in and take their plates and take their food and, punch them out and kick them. They have hate in them, people. It is not right. They started this. They left our cities burned. The rioters, they're leaving them steal, walk into stores and steal. They promote this shit, and they're the only ones to blame. We need to take this country on a different course. Something's got to happen. We cannot stay the course 4 more fucking years. It cannot happen. Where am I at here? I don't want to go to Taco Bell. I got to go up to the next one. Let me just pull over here quick and take a look at what we have here. I heard what you said about a bullseye joke. Have they released any information about motive?
Fire department being dispatched to 62 North Street for a dwelling fire. Caller states you can see smoke in the basement and has an odor of burning. 62 North Street.
Where's 62 North Street at? I'm far away from that, wherever it is. Shit. shit, I missed the fucking breaking thing here on my phone. Oh, man, how did I miss it? Darn it. Ron, thank you, sir. I found one of them. And Samrock, Ron, and Steve for the contributions. I greatly appreciate the super thanks. Thank you, guys.
Slatington Borough, 62 North Street.
Yeah, we can't go to
Willow
Slate.
Avenue,
We are so far
and
away from there. We're in the city of Bethlehem right now.
24, Engine 29,
Smoke in the
engine 6,
basement.
Engine 9, Northampton, engine 4712.
Hey, girl.
Quint 24, Quint 29, Station 11 for Rit, and Station 67. Slatington Borough, 62 North Street, Crusher to Willow
Potato
Avenue,
Head, that is a good
for
idea.
dwelling
We should.
fire.
I put an American flag on my Facebook page. My personal one. Thank you, Hildy. Thank you, Nina. I found it. I'm sorry. LAA, maybe that's what we need. Just leave an open seat. Something. Omar, that's one of them. Oh, okay, Hildy, I'm going to check it out.
1125 Webster. 10205.
Biden spoke to Trump. Maxime, yes, Potato Head. You guys know what I'm talking about.
63, disregard.
Thank you, Nina. I see that again.
On scene 2254.
Yeah, Steve, we'll be dead before the truth comes out, even if the truth ever comes out. I doubt it, though. Rob, yeah, I mentioned that about the bullseye. You know, what's he going to do? Yeah, he said it. He can't take that back. I want to see everybody. How are they going to defend now our sitting president? That he said such a thing about putting him on a bullseye. I want to know how they're going to defend that. So many reasons why this guy should be removed from office.
Can you just confirm the address? We're not seeing any 62. It seems like it's starting at 64 North Street.
Yeah, Jones gets it right a lot. He has a lot of. He knows a lot of people. Let's just put it that way.
Second to last on North Street, right at the intersection of North and Willow.
Okay, on location, nothing showing from the exterior.
Man, the guys, the tipsters, Slatington box. Everybody calm down. Smoke in the fucking basement. Holy shit. Probably some wiring fucking burning up.
For 4712. For station 24.
There goes Hildy.
Reports of a dwelling fire, 62 North Street.
Oh, man.
Slatington Borough. Lehigh County.
Norm Roberts looks good on an iPad. Nano, okay.
Clear. Step for 108.
Who else just donated? Rob, thank you, sir. He just choked on a stogie. I'm going to try to make some of you guys laugh tonight because we need it after what happened today, one of the ugliest days in Pennsylvania's history.
10 for Rescue 11. Smoke in the basement.
I'm going to have to bet that the guy was not from Pennsylvania. They were stumbling not to say. Well, CNN didn't want to say. Yeah, oh, there was a disturbance. He fell. They didn't want to say assassinate. They didn't want to have that word come out of their mouths. And it's clearly that was an assassination attempt.
Central EMS, intersection North 7th Street and Tillman Street. ALS seizures.
Denied. Engine 9. Responding. 10-4, engine 9.
I was going to try to go live and show the TV when this first happened. I got notified right away. I mean, my phone, I got one notification, one text message, and I said, "Are you serious?" Because I was outside. And then after that, my phone blew up.
Easton Borough, 62 North Street, crushed at Willow Avenue and North 2nd Street for a dwelling fire. Station 24, engine 29, 29. Easton Borough, 62 North Street, crushed.
Oh, that's right. You're up at the races, Hildy. Yes, you're right. You are. Yes. Hello, JT. Yeah, you know what? I was so mad.
374 Sumner.
I didn't call nobody. I did everything, everybody was texting me. I don't even want to talk to nobody. I was so fucking mad.
606.
And you hear a lot of people talk. I'm going to drive now.
Electrical fire downstairs in the basement. It's not on fire currently, but it was smoking. I couldn't power.
10-4, 606.
Yeah, 606. The cop patrolman said it was an electrical fire. It's out now. It's just smoking. I just replaced a receptacle, exterior one out on my porch. I finally did that today. The one wire came off the back. I don't know. I don't know if they used a screw. It looked like it was just pushed in. I don't like that way. You should screw them in. I replaced it with the electric on. No problem. Then I taped everything up nice, stuck it back in. Won't have no